The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, text number 6, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on July 23rd, 1973, in London, England.
Formerly, great sages used to assemble in the forest of Naimisharanya. Those who are Indians, they will know Naimisharanya, there is a station, Nimsha state, and it is near Lucknow. Still, it is a very nice place. So, there was a great meeting of saintly persons. As nowadays, ordinary persons meet together to find out the ways and means for people's prosperity. Formerly, the great saintly persons, sages, brahmanas, they used to meet and they used to give formula to the people, to the king, that you follow this, you will be happy. This was the system. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So, the Brahmanas will give the direction, and the Kshatriya king would execute it, and the Vaishyas will produce food grains, Vaishya karma sabhavaja, kisi vanijyam Vaishya karma sabhavaja. For Vaishyas, three kinds of occupation. First of all, agriculture, produce food, and then give protection to the cows. Because cows, important animal, cow protection is very necessary. So, kisi goraksha vanijyam, and where there is scarcity of food, transport food there, make business. These three things for the Vaishyas. So, there was meeting. So in the meeting, that meeting was held after the departure of Krishna. So the question was that after departure of Krishna, who has taken charge of this world for proper discharge of religious principles? So the reply was that Krishna has left this world, but here is the Srimad Bhagavatam that will give you direction. Srimad Bhagavatam is the sound representation of Krishna, as Bhagavad Gita is the sound produced, vibrated by Krishna personally. Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam is written by Vyasadeva under the direction of his spiritual master Narada about Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has advised to preach the message of Krishna. That is his cult. Amar agnay guru hoiya taro ei desh, jare dakho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. This is the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he wanted all the Indians to help this movement. Bharat bhumite manushya janma hoila jar, janma sarthak kari karo paropakar. This is the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He has advised every Indian, Bharat bhumite manushya janma hoila. Every human being born in India, they should take up this cult of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They can take it because by birth they have got the right. Because this Bhagavatam is produced in India, Bhagavad Gita is produced in India. That is the glory of India. So, the sons of India, those who are Indian, those who are proud of becoming Indian, they should take up this mission. Janma sarthak kari. First of all, make your life successful by understanding what is Bhagavad Gita and what is Srimad Bhagavatam. Janma sarthak kari. If you are yourself unsuccessful in the mission of your life, you cannot preach anything. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Janma sarthak kari, after making your life successful. That means by understanding the value of Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, you preach this knowledge all over the world. Because such knowledge is wanting in all over the world. The Western countries, they might have advanced in material technology, technical knowledge, but they have no knowledge about the science of God. That is lacking. So the East and West, they should cooperate. They cooperate. You have got some knowledge, I take advantage of it. I have got some knowledge, you take advantage. This is cooperation. This is cooperation. So, especially now, people all over the world, they are trying to imitate the Western type of civilization. That is not bad, do it. But you also do something so that Westerners may also take your knowledge. That is cooperation. So why you are silent in that point? Therefore, because Indians or Indian government has failed to do this duty, India is known as beggar country all over the world. I am traveling. Oh, you are from India, a very poverty-stricken country. This is the designation of India. Actually it is so. In comparison to Western country, India is very poor, very poor. So, there is no need of remaining poor. You can make your economic development. This is required. Dharmartha kama mokshana. Human life means 4 things. He must develop. First thing is dharma. He must know what is religion. Every human being, not Indians or Europeans or Americans. That is the prime duty of every human being. Without following the religious principle, that he is not human being. Dharmena hina pasubhi samana. If the human society, it doesn't matter what kind of religion you follow. It doesn't matter. But you must follow. Sit down properly. Don't go on now, come. There, that is the duty, dharma. Dharma, human civilization begins when there is religious conception of life. Therefore, all over the world, it doesn't matter whether Europe, America, and India, or China, Japan, there is some kind of religion. There is some kind of religion. Either Hindu religion or Muslim religion or Christian religion, Buddhist religion. These are the prime religions of the world. Now, here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, they are discussing about religion. Savai pungsang paro dharma. Savai pungsang paro dharma jato bhakti radho khaji. Ahaitu ki apratihata jayatma suprasid. Everyone wants to be happy. Atma. Atma means body, Atma means mind, Atma means Atma, soul also. So, somebody is trying to be happy bodily. That is also Atma. But that is very temporary. And somebody is wanting the peace and prosperity or tranquility of the mind. That is also Atmaram. Atmaram means everyone is wanting to remain happy and peaceful in his Atma. So those who are gross, they are trying to be happy body. They are called kurmis. And those who are little advanced, they are trying to be happy mentally. They are called gyanis. Kurmis, gyanis. And those who are trying to be happy spiritually, they are called yogis. So yogis, there are different kinds of yogis, but the first class yogi is bhakta yogi. Bhakti yoga. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, yoginam api sarvesham madgata antaratmana sadhyavan bhajati juman samejuktatam. He is first class yogi. Who is first class yogi? Madgata antaratmana. Who is always thinking of me. Krishna says, manmana bhava madbhakta madhyaji mang namaskuru. This is Krishna's advice in the Bhagavad Gita. Manmana bhagavad bhakta, bhava madbhakta. Always think of me. It is not difficult. If you think of Krishna, if we have got Krishna's form, that is first class meditation. Krishna says, yoginam api sarvesam madgata antaratmana. Thinking of Krishna, antaratmana, within the core of part. Samejuktatam. He is first class yogi. So we are teaching that, how to become first class yogi. Chant Krishna, Hare Krishna, and hear. Immediately, all Krishna's form, Krishna's qualities, Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's paraphernalia, Krishna's opulence, everything will be subject of your thinking. This is called first class yoga. So here also, what is spoken by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, that is confirmed in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Here it is said, Sabai Pungsang Paro Dharma. Para and apara. Para means superior or transcendent. There are two kinds of prakritis, para prakriti, apara prakriti. That is also described in the Bhagavad Gita. Material, bhumirapa nalo vayu khang buddhi manareva. Material things, earth, water, fire, air, sky, mind, intelligence, ego. Prakriti mein ashtada, bhinna prakriti mein ashtada. Krishna says they are my prakriti, my nature, my energy. Similarly, Krishna says, next verse, aparayam. This material prakriti is inferior. But beyond this material prakriti, there is a superior prakriti. What is that? Jiva bhuta mahabaho jaidam dharjati jagat. That is living entity. The living entity is also prakriti. Another energy of Krishna. Just like this material world is one creation, material creation. Similarly, there is spiritual energy also. Krishna has multi-energies. Parasa Shakti Vividhaiva Sriyate. Natasya Karjam, this is Vedic Indian. Natasya Karjam Karanancha Vidyate. God has nothing to do with his hands and legs. He's so powerful that he has got so many energies. Just a big man here. He does not do anything with his hand. But he has got so many assistants. As soon as he wants to do something, immediately it is done. If it is possible for ordinary human being, how much energy is in stock of Krishna and how he can perform everything perfectly. Svabhaviki jnana valakriyaj. Everything comes out nicely. So much energy is there. Inconceivable energy. That is God. So, that energy is divided into three. Material energy, spiritual energy, and marginal energy. We are marginal energy. We, living entities, we belong to the marginal energy, tatastha shakti. Marginal means we can remain in the material energy or in the spiritual energy. Now at the present moment, every one of us, we are under the control of the material energy. You can understand it very easily. Just like government. The government, that is one energy working. Similarly, the prison house, that is also another energy working. And the citizen, that is also another energy working. But the citizens are marginal. They can remain outside the prison walls and inside the prison walls. Therefore, they are called marginal. When you are abiding by the laws of the government, you are free. We are not abiding by the laws of the government, you are in the prison house. So, you are at liberty. Either, that is your choice. Government has got university as well as the criminal department. Government does not canvass. Rather, government canvasses that you come to the university, be educated, be advanced. But it is our choice. We sometimes go to the prison house. It is not government's fault. Similarly, those who have come to this material world, they are all supposed to be criminals, disobedient to the laws of God. Therefore, there is dharma to teach people that you take to religious principle, gradually become purified and come back again to the spiritual world. That is a real abode. Here it is foreign. Here it is foreign and you are under so many tribulations. Just like if you are in the prison house, there you cannot expect any comfort of life. That is not possible. It is meant for inflicting miseries upon you so that you can understand that you are criminal. You should not do like this and come here again. That is the process going on. Similarly, here also in this material world, we are always under troublesome condition. Especially in this age, Kali Yuga. So that we may come to our sense if there is any possibility of making a solution of this miserable condition of life. But we are so callous, just like animals. They do not know. The animals are kept in the room for being slaughtered. They do not know. They are eating grass and very happy. Not happy, some of them know that we are going to be killed. They cry. But there is no escape. What can be done? But human life is not like animals. They must know that we are in threefold miserable condition of life, adhyatik, adibhautik, adidaivik. And we do not want this all miserable condition. We want to be happy. We want to be peaceful. How to do it? That is clearly stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Daivit jesa gunamai mama maya durattaya. Mameva ja prapaddante maya metang tarante. It is very difficult. You are trying to be happy by adjustment of material conditions. But that is not possible. Maya is very strong. It will not let you become happy under material conditions. That is not possible. Then how one can become happy? Mameva ja prapaddanti mayami tang tarantite. As soon as you become obedient, surrendered to Krishna, you become transcendental to the laws of material nature. Mahatmanus tumang prartha daivi prakriti masita. Those who are Mahatmas, they are not under material condition. They are under spiritual guidance. Daivi prakriti asita. And what is their symptom? Bhajanti ananna manasu. Without any diversion, they are engaged in bhajan. Savanam kirtanam Vishnu. This is bhajan. Savanam kirtanam Vishnu. smaranam padasevanam, archanam bandhanam dasyam sakham mahapanivedam. There are 9 kinds of bhajan. Hearing, just like you are hearing about Krishna. This is bhajan. So we are giving this opportunity. We are opening hundreds of branches so that people may take advantage of hearing about Krishna. That is bhajan. If you don't do anything, if you simply come here, we are holding class. If you simply come and hear, you will advance in spiritual consciousness. Simply by oral reception, Savanadi, Shuddha Chitta, Atat Sri Krishna Namadi Navhaved Grahyam Indriya. We cannot understand God, Krishna, by our present senses. And therefore his name is Adhokhaja. Yes, this in the verse, it is said, Jato Bhakti Adhokhaje. Adhokhaja. Krishna's another name is Adhokhaja. Akhaja means direct perception. Just like somebody says, I want to see. This is called Akhaja. Akha means eyes or senses. So, he is not perceived by these blunt material senses. That's what he is known as Adhokhaja. Adhokrita Akhaja Jnanam Jatra, where this direct experimental knowledge is defeated. You cannot understand God by this blunt material experience. No, that is not possible. Therefore, we have to submit. We have to surrender. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. If you want to know, then first of all is pranipat. Pranipat means prakishta rupena nipat. Just like we have got the system. The disciples, they fall flat, straight, and offer respect to deity or to the spiritual master. This is called pranipat. Prakishta rupena nipat. The first thing is pranipat. You have to find out somebody where you can surrender fully. That is the beginning of spiritual life. Tat vidhi pranipat. And the first condition is pranipat. Pranipatena pariprasnena. You can inquire, you can ask question after you have fully surrendered, not before that. Don't waste your time. It will not act. Just like Arjuna. Arjuna was talking with Krishna like friends. When Arjuna said, oh, the other side, they are all my kinsmen, how can I kill them? It is not possible. Krishna said, no, you are Kshatriya, it is your duty to fight, it doesn't matter, the other party is your own kinsman. Ordinary question. In this way, questions and answer going on. But at last, when by such questions and answers, friendly talk, nothing was so, then Arjuna said, Shishyaste ham sadimang prapannam. My dear Krishna, in this way, the problem will not be solved. I am becoming your disciple. I am not talking anymore as friend. Shishyaste ham, I become your disciple. Because you cannot argue with Guru. That is pranipat. Therefore, we must have a Guru where exact knowledge is coming without any mistake, because we cannot argue. So we must find out such Guru where perfect knowledge is coming. Just like therefore Guru is Acharyam Mang Vijanya. Guru must be perfect representative of Krishna. So Acharyam Mang Vijanyat Navamanneta Karihichi. Do not neglect the Acharya. Namartha Buddhya, don't consider him as ordinary human being. Asureta, if he sometimes chastises you, don't be envious. Oh, he's also man, I am also man. Why is talking like that? No. No, Sujita, Marta Buddhya. These are the instructions. This is called Pranipat. So, Arjuna accepted this process. Shishya-steham shadimang prapanna. My dear Krishna, now from this moment, I am your Shishya. I am your Shishya. I become your disciple. Now you teach me. The Bhagavad Gita was taught to Arjuna because he became his Shishya. If we actually want the solution of the problems of this material existence, as it is said, Jai Atma Suprasidati, Jeno Atma Suprasidati. Suprasu means very nice. Prasidati, becomes satisfied. Everyone is trying to be satisfied, peaceful in his mind. But that is not being happening. How it will happen? The direction is given here in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Sabai pungsang paro dharma. That is first class religion. It doesn't matter whether you are following Christian religion or Hindu religion or Muslim religion or any religion, it doesn't matter. Dharma means religion. That is English translation. But actually dharma means which you cannot change. Religion, the so-called religion, is a sentiment. Today you are Hindu, tomorrow you become Muslim. Or today you are Muslim, tomorrow you become Christian. That kind of conversion change is not religion. Because the man remains the same. Simply by changing the rubber stamp, I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian. That does not make any benefit. Therefore our movement is Krishna consciousness. We don't talk of any religion. The consciousness should be changed. The material consciousness should be changed into spiritual consciousness. That is our propaganda. It is meant for Hindu, Muslim, Christian, anyone, white, black, yellow, everything. Because it is the function of the soul. Soul is not black, white, yellow. Soul is spirit. So one has to realize that I am spirit soul. I am not Indian, nor American, nor Englishman, nor German, nor white, nor black. This is my bodily description. I am not this body. This is the beginning of spiritual understanding. Therefore, Sutta Goswami says, that type of religion which actually gives spiritual education, and by spiritual education one develops his forgotten love of God. Love of God is there in every one of us. It is now forgotten. We have to simply awaken it. Otherwise, how these English boys, these American boys, the Canadian boys, or gentlemen, they are taking to Krishna consciousness so seriously. It is not something artificial. The Krishna consciousness was there. It is being awakened under certain prescribed method. That's all. Sarvanadi Suddha Chitte Karayuda. This is the process. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti, Chaitanya Charitamrita says that this Krishna consciousness is there, dormant, in everyone's heart. It is already there. Sarvanadi Suddha Chitte. If you kindly hear about Krishna and your heart becomes purified, the original dormant Krishna consciousness is immediately awakened. So this is the process. Therefore Bhagavad recommends Sabai Pungsang Parodha. That type of religion is first class, who has accepted this process, how to awaken Krishna consciousness. Adhokari, Dato Bhakti Adhokari. What kind of bhakti? Ahuituki, without any motive. Without any motive. Because generally we go to temple or perform religion with a motive, some material purpose. But bhakti should be without any motive, ahoituki, no cause, apratihata, and it cannot be checked. It is not that because one is Christian or one is Mohammedan or one is outside the Vedic culture, and he cannot become Krishna conscious. No. Ahoituki apratihata. Apratihata means nothing can check. Anything material, impediment, is not able to check Krishna consciousness. Ahoituki apratihata. Jena atma suprasidati. If you follow this method, how to awaken your Krishna consciousness, then automatically your Atma will be satisfied. Just like Mrs. Sarma was described. Now I am so happy. She is not a ordinary woman. She is very rich. She has got business. But she is finding happiness here. This is practicalism. This is practicalism. Jaya Atma, Jeno Atma suprasidati. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that take this responsibility of preaching Krishna consciousness all over the world, those who are Indians. Now there are many Indians in London. You take this movement very seriously. It is your duty to spread this movement. At least you do it in European countries. Now here is a chance, good chance. Come here, participate with the movement. Become Krishna conscious yourself and preach it. That will be Indians' glory. Otherwise you simply beg. You will remain simply beggars, that's all. Thank you very much.